Casual Crypto with Tony and Jay.
What used to be this unregulated, like Wild West space, and all of a sudden, from every direction, sanctions and rules and regulations.
Yeah.
So what does this all mean for crypto investors? I mean, I think it's almost safe to say we're never going to see the way it was when it first started.
Oh, definitely not. Actually, here's another line from, it's actually from Binance. Crypto is meant to provide greater financial freedom for people across the globe, Binance said in a statement last month. To unilaterally decide to ban people's access to their crypto would fly in the face of reason of why crypto exists.
Casual Crypto.
That's 100% true. And I think that's one of the things that I just feel like, when these sanctions are coming through and they're blocking people from their access to their accounts, of course, kind of like, so Coinbase did bar about 25,000 accounts.
Right.
But those are ones that they flagged as illicit. There's probably scams and maybe duplicate accounts. And so in that instance, I probably agree with them. They might have had things where they might have had, if they had evidence that showed that those were some issues, and some of those probably could have been cleared up if they were legitimate accounts.
Right. They may have barred them and we don't know what happened. There may have been follow-up and they maybe vetted them and decided some of these aren't. So
yeah,
the headline could be misleading.
And it's probably they have a lot of responsibility and they have governments on them. It's very tough to say that they can't just say no, we're not going to do that, and then maybe something happens and then they would be responsible for that. So I can understand why they would have to kind of work around that, but I do appreciate the fact that they're kind of trying to hold their ground, and they're right. There's most citizens of any government that's in a crisis situation or a war, the citizens aren't usually for that war. And so those citizens may be relying on crypto as just a way to pay their bills, to get food on the table, to keep their family alive. So I think that's good that they're holding their ground, and other exchanges. So.
Right. And you make a good point about, they're doing something because they could nod and then something could happen. Everyone's quick to say, oh, they should have done something. They should have done more. So this might just be a precautionary, like, look, we're going to assess things. We're just going to suspend these for now. We're going to take a deeper look. And if everything looks good, it looks good. That's my opinion, of course. I'm not saying that's what they did, but it's just interesting how if they did nothing, they get criticized for that too. So
and there could be legal responsibility too. There are legal repercussions if they didn't do anything. So I think if they make the effort, and again, I haven't read anything about those 25,000 shutdown accounts, whether or not there was any that were turned back on. But I'm sure we'll find out. There's a lot of news that's it's just updating so frequently right now. So we'll probably learn more about that in the coming days.
Casual Crypto is intended for entertainment purposes only. Tony, Jay, and any guests are not financial advisors. Statements should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research and invest at your own risk.